was when I was wearing a pin lock. Woke up, I looked up, I'm laying in the street, and my leg is 3 feet away. Fortunately, it was right across from my house. So I had a family member there come out with my walker. We got back in the house, and I called up, and they came over with a torque wrench to torque it in properly. It was only 5 minutes for them, but it saved me going down to Fayette Street and hoping the leg stayed on getting there. Yep. And I was in the hospital at one point. I had what they call socks that I used that suddenly disappeared in the room while I was getting surgery. And I don't know who it was, but when I came back from physical therapy there, on my bed was a complete set of socks. So anytime I've needed supplies, whether it's the lotions or what I didn't know existed beforehand was the Stump antiperspirant. They've been great about handling it, and they put it all through the insurance. I don't have to deal with the paperwork.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance is a nightmare.
Also, anytime they've needed information, they contact my doctor or wherever they need to contact for me. I don't have to play middleman. Which my first prosthetic, I was going back and forth between their office and the doctor. It wish it was robotic, but it's not. But as I mentioned before, I don't make a big deal out of it, and the kids don't. Although I had one little girl after a summer session with the education department came up to me at the end. She was a kindergartner. She said, "Can I give you a hug?" She wrapped her arms around my legs and said, "I'm so sorry you had to go through that." And I just said to her, "I'm not, because I never would have met you." And saw her mother picking her up that day. Her mother came over to me. She goes, "So you're the man with the leg." She goes, "My daughter doesn't stop talking about you." I said, "Good, because then when she sees other people, she won't think twice about it." That's my goal, is